I'm a complete idiot. Everything I've just been telling has not been recorded because I didn't turn on the microphone. Ah, shoot. That was pointless. Okay. So I've been like talking for like the last 14 minutes and it was not recording anything. Ah, shit. Alright. Okay. That's embarrassing. Alright, basically I'm just showing off the terrain map feature now. Terrain warning. And the color coding is everything that is yellow is less than 1,000 feet below you. And everything that is red is 100 feet below you or even above you. So as we're descending towards 3,000, and apparently I had the VNAV armed. Yeah, that's of course not what we wanted. Let's just go to Alt S and not Alt V. So, as you can see, we're descending, so more and more terrain is over us, or less. So we get less vertical distance to the terrain. So as we're descending here, you're going to see those red and yellow areas expanding as we get lower and lower, and the terrain relative to us gets higher and higher. So for mountain approaches, well, Asheville is not in very high mountains, but if you go out to Colorado and like do the approach in Aspen, Colorado, this comes in really helpful because you immediately know what you're going to hit. So yeah, those are the highest peaks of the mountains apparently. Yeah, right over here near Burnsville, I guess. So yeah, right off of our right wing, we have this mountain that we are now below. So yeah, right off of our right wing is terrain that we would definitely hit if we continued at that altitude. And up ahead are also now appearing red peaks. And that is exactly here where I would crash into this. And of course, the immediate proximity I have in the lower range map here on the PFD inset. Yeah, and that whole stuff off to the left now gets red. Yeah, so all that stuff is now higher than we are. Yeah, well, it starts to look pretty threatening, doesn't it? For some reason this seems too focused to go onto Alt V. Yoop. Why doesn't this trim? I need some nose up trim. Ah, there you go. Alright, yep, terrain warning, extremely helpful for mountain flying, so you always know what you're going to hit. Pretty much. Let's see where our range ring is now. So fairly low power setting, very little fuel flow right now. So obviously the range ring is going to be quite far out. And you can see there's the 45-minute reserve ring at this very, very low power setting, obviously. Oh, and another thing to notice is that the range ring, of course, depends on where the wind is coming from. So let's say the wind is blowing us to the south with like 25 knots. So if we give ourselves some really good wind, you will notice that the range ring is going to indicate that, of course, we can fly further south than we can fly north. Let me put the plane in autopilot, and yeah, if you compare the ring on the map with the predicted fuel range rings here, you can see they are now expanding to the south. So yeah, going with the wind, we could now make it to here, like to Savannah, with our fuel reserve, and going the other way, going against the wind, of course, our range is much more limited. Alright, so yeah, this is all going to be part of 1120, new topo map with new tessellator for the water maps, terrain warning, and yeah, the terrain warning, of course, also works without the topo map, so that's independent. You can turn on whatever you feel like, and yeah, the very helpful range ring to tell you where exactly you're going to run out of fuel. And as I said in the beginning, when the video wasn't recording, Columbia 400 remade model, X-Plane 10 model, now remade for X-Plane 1110 with the new G1000 freeware on xplane.org. Really cool plane, great model, perfect with the new G1000. It's free, go grab it.